Hey, Weed and Freak 976 here with the truth. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there's a new movie called The Invisible War. This is more proof that the MRA and them are full of shit. Because you knew this was going to happen, and this was actually one of the reasons why I used to be against women in the military. They were like, Michael, well, I knew, damn well knew. Of course, I'm kind of changing my position. I'm just saying, that. Just think about it. These guys get over there, man, they're all freaking horny as hell. They see a girl, especially a pretty one, and you know what I mean, by the outside look. I don't care, beauty, to me, is beauty. That's outer, inner beauty, But the fact is, you get some girl over there who's good looking, hell, any girl, just even average looking girl, the guys are gonna go crazy. And some are even gonna rape. Well, in the movie Invisible War, they talk about how women who have been assaulted and raped, they don't even try to press charges or anything because they're so scared to. That's pathetic, So, I mean, like they said you can get discharged for filing a false report. Okay, I can understand that, but in the Army, how are you going to tell who's giving the false report and who's not? I mean, if it does turn out that she's wrong, then yeah, or she's lying. I mean, but what if she's telling the truth? I mean, I don't blame the punishment. What I'm saying is that too many of these military officers get away with assault and everything. Everybody's like, let's respect the troops and stuff. Sometimes the troops do some awful things that we shouldn't respect. And raping women is one of them. And so, like I said, for my female fans out there who may think, Michael, that's a racist or sexist viewpoint, isn't it? To think that you don't. And I said I reluctantly started going, well, maybe women can serve in the military, but it's just that reason. I knew. But I'll tell you what, if I'd have been big enough, my sister, when she'd have tried to went into the military, shit, man, I'd have tried to I'd have grabbed her and went, no, you ain't going. I mean, that's what my oldest brother Bruce kept saying. He didn't want our sister entering the military because he knew exactly what these yaddle yokes are like. Yes, they're brave and courageous and stuff, but there's a lot of them that are hormonally messed up jackasses who will try to rape your daughter. I swear, if I would ever have a daughter, if I adopt whatever, a little girl, I swear, man, I'd fight like hell to keep her from getting in the military. And everybody's like, why? That's why. I mean, of course, I'm not saying women shouldn't, so I'm not. I know what I'm saying, but everybody's like, Michael, that's sexist. If they want to take it sexist, fine. It's just, not that I don't think women aren't good enough to serve, especially, just if they got the skills, just like the men, let them serve. But I just have reservations because these men are so horny and so out of control, and they got, they don't have, a lot of them are married and stuff, and they miss their spouses. So believe me, you're dealing with some grade 8 horn dogs here, and the military's just hiding it. So, the women are screwed on either way. But there are going to be people, especially on the right side of things, if they, if a woman's pressing charges, they're like, are you unpatriotic? Don't you respect our troops? If they were not patriotic, and if they didn't respect the uniform or the troops or anything, they wouldn't have joined now, would they? But, I think it's the fact that some guy ramming his penis where she didn't want it. I think that has a little to do with why. They're not exactly in the most rah pro and Army, Navy, Marine, Air Force, whatever, Navy SEAL. They're not exactly in the rah Swiss boom bah category, are they? So believe me, it's not that I didn't think women weren't good enough to serve in the military. Oh, they're more than capable of serving in our military. It's just, I just did not want to see, like, if I had adopted a daughter, or if I had, if I one of my sisters, or heck, even my wife, or, you know, future wife, whatever. If she was like, honey, I want to go in the military. I mean, my eyes would be like, boing, you know, and it's not because of, again, she wouldn't be good enough. It's because I just don't want to have my wife come home in either a body bag, or B, I don't know if I'd want to see my wife come home and be mentally scarred from being raped. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. I mean, but something needs to be done about this covering up stuff, because since women are going to be in there, and like I said, I'll root you on, girls, but I swear, the people in the top brass, all the generals and stuff, all the people who know about this stuff should be fired. If you know that these women are being assaulted and everything, and you ain't doing a damn thing about it, and you're basically you're agitating it on. You're basically saying, go ahead, rape a woman, who cares? Screw you. Okay? That's unbelievable. No, you shouldn't do that. No. No way. Nope. Unbelievable. So, what do I think? Do we keep women out of the military? Well, then we'd basically be saying that we're not an evolved species, and that, you know, we should just put women back in their place, right? Or, you know, back in at least in just the regular civilized world, and that, you know, don't let women try to go to the military. They're not good enough. So there's that part. On the other hand, if we just go, yeah, go ahead, then we're going to subject women to this kind of shit. A man shouldn't put up with it. No, if a man's raped in the military and stuff by another man, or a woman, whoever, then that person should be discharged, fired, and everything else. Yeah. But if you're talking about, you know, like I said, but again, this is the fact that, you know, all these girls are women, and, you know, they're trying to intimidate them and stuff from pressing charges and stuff, and that is against the law. And if somebody's breaking the law, I don't care if they wear a uniform or not, they should pay for it. And they don't have my, you know, regular good troops. Yeah, they got my respect, because you know what? It's hard to do what they do. I mean, especially if you're fighting for something just, you know. But there is the whole point of our war's really just anyway. Excuse me. But, you know, it's just, there's that. But there is something to be said for, like, yeah, if you want to serve your country, whatever, good. But letting those troops, just saluting them for no reason, like, you know, what if you're saluting a troop who raped innocent and killed a civilian and children and men and women who had nothing to do with the enemy over there? Hey, let me rephrase that. No, not enemy. The people who we pissed off. A lot of the reason why we get attacked and stuff is because of people who we piss off. Anyway, that's a different video. But, you know, whatever, you know, like our enemy. And what if they've shot, killed, and stuff innocent civilians? What if they've raped a female officer or a male officer? That person does not deserve my respect. I mean, I know some of my watchers are going to disagree with me, support, you know, like, say, respect the troops and stuff. I understand that. You know, because, you know, they're totally against war and everything, which I respect. I do. I don't like war either, but, you know, since it's around, and sadly there are some cases, like, I don't think we should have just sat back and let Hitler torture the Jews, you know, 6 million of them, or how many, you know, dead. Now, there are some rare instances where I think, you know, intervention should happen. Sad but true. But the fact is, we do have too big of an itchy trigger finger, that's true. But, you know, anyway, another video. But if you're really fighting for a noble cause, or what they believe to be noble, I can respect that. But if you're not acting noble, i.e. raping, going against orders, stacking people up, dead bodies up, and pissing on them and stuff, oh, hell no, you don't get my respect. Remember, that's just the minority of them. Yes, I know, but according to the ultra-patriotic people out there, it should be salute and support all the troops. No. When you rape a woman, you don't get my respect. So why should I give a troop that respect? Don't think so. If you want my respect, you do these things. You'd walk out of an unjust war that you knew was unjust. You wouldn't rape a female officer or a male officer. You will not kill innocent civilians or anything like that. That gets you my respect. So let's get them girls out of, let's get them the hell out of there, because everybody's like, no, don't get women out of the military. I mean, get them the hell out of that situation. Get them out. They don't need to be in there with a bunch of baboons. Baboons, folks. Not a racist claim, because I'm referring to all of them, okay? Before anybody even jumps on there and goes, you're a racist. I'm referring to all of them. Regardless of skin color, a baboon is an idiot. Okay? So before anybody drops a comment, you're being racist. If I just said all of a certain color are baboons, then yes, you could have been like, you're a racist. Yes. But since I said get them away from those baboons, that means i.e. all of them. It means all of them, no matter, regardless of race or anything. Then guess what? They're a baboon, jackass, moron, idiot anyway. Unbelievable. Just totally unbelievable. So like I said, what do we do? You know? Do we keep them in? Let this go on? The women? Or do we say, let's get them out of there? And then show that we haven't evolved any? What the hell do we do, ladies and gentlemen? What the hell do we do? Like I said, it's a lose-lose situation either way, because if you take them out, then you are showing like, yep, we're a sexist society. We can't handle women doing anything, you know, or even remotely challenges a man's authority. Or B, do we just keep letting it go on, and then, you know, letting this shit still happen? Having a bunch of traumatized female soldiers, and just like traumatized male soldiers, it's not a pretty sight, you know? You don't want to see it happen to no one. So like I said, this is exactly the reason why I don't like these organizations. You know, I wouldn't be against the MRA. I really wouldn't. I want to make this clear. Everybody's like, well, why are you talking about the MRA for? Because this is exactly, they said that a lot of them, not all, but a lot of the MRA say that rape is fake. Okay, now, these women are going to risk, a lot of them are going to tell this, so they're going to risk being looked at as a disgrace by their peers and everything, all for a false accusation? You got to be kidding me, right? Bloody hell. Well, in short, again, maybe the solution is we should have, I think what we should have is training exercises for these guys. Like saying, look, there's going to be women coming in. You guys might as well get used to it. You know, let's teach them how to act better. I know that sounds sad, but since men are going to act like little babies anyway, might as well hold their little hand and tell them, like, look, you don't treat people like that. So whatever. I mean, it just goes to show that, baby, remember that song, You Come a Long Way? I got one for men. Dudes, you ain't gone nowhere. Sad, folks, just sad. Oh boy, that's the truth.